Hi, this is Maralyn Hill, President of the International Food, Wine, and Travel Writers. And Kevin Moloney, how do you pronounce it here? I don't pronounce it.
We call it IFWTWA.
IFWTWA, yes, our Australasia Division. I haven't quite captured that yet. And we're with Sandra Chipchase, who is CEO of the Melbourne Convention and Visitors Bureau. And Sandra, you've endorsed and agreed to host the International Food, Wine, and Travel Writers here for 2013, and I'd like you to tell people why you feel that this is such a good investment for Melbourne.
Okay, well I think in Australia, Melbourne is known as the cultural capital for sporting events, business events, and food and wine events. We have an outstanding International Food and Wine Festival here every March. We have a big long table down one of the main streets with a fabulous lunch that's served. All of the restaurants get together and encourage people to experience different cuisine, from fine cuisine right through to cheap and cheerful, but it's a celebration of food. I mean, what can I say? Before I came here, I probably only weighed about 60 pounds. Yeah, okay, maybe. But it's a fabulous place for restaurants and great cafes. And I think the regional produce in Victoria, because our seasons, we have 4 very distinct seasons here, and even this convention centre serves food and particular wines based on the season. So whenever you come to Melbourne, you can enjoy the best of the best. There's always an emphasis on fresh produce. So I think when all of the writers come here, they'll not only have fabulous food, but they'll also see why so many people come here for tourism. Now, given a lot of your members are also travel writers as well as food and wine writers, even travelling out into the wine regions, less than an hour from the CBD freeway all the way, you get to the Yarra Valley. We have over 100 wineries in a 360-degree circle of the city. So fabulous little and picturesque wineries from modern sort of Frank Gehry-inspired restaurants and art galleries to old homesteads, all in fabulous locations, great diversity of topography within that distance. We have some of the, I think Travel and Leisure magazine in the US named the Great Ocean Road one of the key things to do before you die. It should be on your bucket list. I'd say don't wait till you're that old, come now. It's a great spot. We've got the little penguins that every night come in little groups waddle up the beach, and people stand there and watch them, and they're really cute. Nobody goes to bed until they're all there. They all look after each other. I think probably to protect them from any predators that might be there, but they all hang together, so that's a lot of fun. You've got beautiful koala conservation areas where you can walk in amongst rainforest areas, spectacular rocky landscapes, the 12 Apostles Rock Formation down along the Great Ocean Road. I mean, I could go on, but the key reason why we want to endorse this, we are a state and a city that sees tourism as an incredibly important part of our local economy. The second reason is food and wine production and enjoyment and distribution. We love our food and wine, and we like to enjoy it in beautiful surrounds. And if your members come to Melbourne and come to regional Victoria, they will have an Australian experience, but it'll be an experience that you can't have anywhere else in this country. So it'll be uniquely Australian and uniquely Victorian. And thirdly, we have tremendous respect for journalists, and your membership in particular, you have some of the best writers in the world as your members, so we can't wait to showcase our city to them and to welcome them with open arms in March in 2013.
That's great. Kevin, can you think of
I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything else to add, Sandra.
I can't
Does that give you enough?
This is what we need, Sandra, because I've just been here a few days and I'm experiencing such wonderful different things that even the Hollywood side and
Well,
Graeme, do you have anything that you
I think
Sandra's a great ambassador for the brand, you know, that is Melbourne. You know, she's highly regarded around Australia, and I think for her to endorse us is a great compliment to us. So I hope there'll be hundreds of journos coming down here in 2013.
Yeah. But I think too I mean, we recognise that Melbourne and regional Victoria will be a stop off perhaps to other parts of the country. So we're delighted to be the host city for this event, and I think even coming to the centre, the journalists will see the great emphasis on food and wine. I mean, rubber chicken, what's that? I mean, we are so spoilt for choice in Australia, and this centre has won numerous awards for its catering, and they don't, for example, they don't buy their wine in bulk. Their food and wine management go out to all the little vineyards around and buy locally. So when you have an event here, you'll be able to try the local wines, whatever is in season. There's a big emphasis on fresh produce. And of course it's all served with typical, we hope, Melbourne flair and charm. So again, can't wait to have everybody down here.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what we're experiencing tomorrow night.
Yes.
With the launch.
Yeah, and that's what I personally believe, that writers, it's the whole experience. It's the people, it's the culture, it's the food, the wine, and the drink of the region that make it also spectacular. So we're looking forward to it, and thank you very much. And thank you especially for agreeing to allow me to video you.
You're most welcome. Come on down.
Okay.